All right, guys, don't forget, we're doing the dragy giveaway up until September 20th. All you guys got to do to win is just be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, which is BuffyCLK500. And just put a comment and a like, and every comment and like, as long as you subscribe and so on and so forth, is going to be an entry. And then every time you buy a shirt, it'll be, I think I said 10 entries. So, enjoy the video, guys. So we're back out with the SLK in the garage. So we did like the front, bumper on the front end stuff last time. And I wasn't a big fan of, I took it for a test drive, the headlights were all bouncy everywhere. I wasn't a big fan of how it looked. And then also what keeps happening is, so with either it's the lighter weight or something, or just the nitrous over time, every time I hit it hard and the car slams back, the radiator will pop right out almost every time. And then it's just dangling. So that's pretty bad. So also these headlights, how I have them mount them up, they're just shaking all over the road. They're not that bright, they're old. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get rid of this top piece, rebuild something else to hold us better. And so these headlights are okay, they're kind of cool, but they weigh, I think, 9 pounds, which that just is what it is. So what I'm gonna do is I already mocked one up, already wired it up and everything, and I'm gonna do bam. So I'm not totally sure if I like where this mounting is, but it was already, these angles are already on the car. So I'm gonna use it to test, and if I want eventually just move it to the center or something. But I wired it up with a wiring harness already, so it's literally just, you plug it right in, wire it into the Mercedes factory harness. It's still effing loose right now. So I can move it from all the way over there. It will tighten up and I can move it. I will have to angle it, but man, they were so much brighter. Like, I'll just show you, I'll turn them on. So you still turn them on just from the factory, where is it? Factory switch. But I don't know if you could tell, maybe I'll wait for it to get a little bit darker. But like, there is a night and F&D difference in how bright that one is. These were old and dim and old style, but I don't know if you could just tell, like, this is pretty effing bright now. So I'll have to, when it gets dark and I go outside, I'll have to re-angle it and everything. But I'm pretty happy, and those weigh like a half a pound. They weigh like nothing, and I think they look pretty effing clean. I definitely gotta, like, align it better. But, and then I might paint that bumper part black, because clearly the old faded color and the brand new color, they're looking different. So I think I like these. These are pretty inexpensive on Amazon. I might just, like, I can move the mount all the way over, and then once I tighten it up, it will be less, like, crooked. But I'm liking it a lot better. Not bad. Snip it off of the other headlights, and then it plugged right in. And then I already know which wires they actually are, because I did it to the other side. But what I did is to test it. Yeah, I literally just tripped over that. Made that hootenanny mess. But yes, flip your lights on. Dang, you can see how hootenanny bright that other one is. And then I just come over here with my probe. Doing like 2 or 3 projects at once. And then I started off with, I don't know if you can even see it, testing each one. That one was ground. Some of these are power when you actually put the bright lights on or other things, but then, I don't know if you can see it popped up red. This is like, usually I do it with 2 hands. So that's 12. And that's the ground for it, and a double check. Then I just go over and I shut the headlights off. Boop, 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 boop. Off. Doot, 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 doot. And then I come right back over to the same. That's how I just verified over there. It takes like 2 seconds with the proper tools. And now no power is going to that. It's still constant ground. So I know that's my power and that's my ground. So I strip these back. I'm going to get some of the shrink wrap that I effing dropped over there. Get my soldering gun. Solder all this up. And get all nice, tight, and clean. So also, what I didn't like is, when I did the first part of the bumper, we had all this rigmarole hanging down and holding it up. So I cut a lot more metal and all that stuff off, and what I did is I basically just made a 90 in a piece like that. Yeah, my welds aren't effing hootenanny perfect. I'm not too good at welding this much. I had the machine set all effing wrong, and then I started getting a little bit better on it, but by that time it was already a little bit effed up with the welds. They're pretty thick and stuff. But I sprayed 1 coat of primer on there. Then I'm gonna spray it again, clean it all up, and then we're gonna do a nice little oil change on this. And I'm still debating on cutting this area out. Now, I was gonna cut this, like I said, probably like 2 minutes ago, but the issue was, so in every Mercedes I have, like the CLK and the E55 and the ML, These pieces come right off with bolts right here and over here. Apparently this one's welded into the car. So to get this piece off, I have to cut that whole front end out, and I'm just like not willing to do that right now. So what I might do is still cut this and clean this area up a little bit since it doesn't have the headlight anymore. And then maybe take this pump and flip it over to that side, or I'll see what I'll do. But I'm gonna do a quick oil change on this car. Got my handy dandy 13. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm a lights on. Perfect angle. Check the shot a little warm. Alright, so we have those headlights or so on and so forth, but I'm definitely going to want to hack that away. So yeah, that's going to happen right now. And to do it, I got my handy dandy battery operated Sawzall. So I think, well, first, hootenanny, I got to cut those zip ties off so I don't snap the wires, but we are hacking and snapping. Get out of there. And get out of there. Safety begins with me. Ha 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 ha. Manja, manja, manja. Yep, that's holding stuff. And should be safe. Not bad, not bad. Probably have it feels like 2.5 pounds right there. Whew. I gotta make this definitely a lot cleaner. So I basically just hacked that away right now. So we're hacking it, and then we're just gonna see how it looks, and then I gotta clean up like right there, but we're just gonna keep hacking and whacking. Just we'll see what happens. So far, okay. Side number 2 done. Man, this looks pretty sketchy right now, but it was another like 3 pounds right over there. So we're like 7 or 8 pounds off the front now. And the wheel, I mean, it's dark out, so we're gonna make this all look pretty cool. Reposition this pump. Clean these edges up, make it look nice. We got everything running right now, so I'm just trying to align the headlights, trying to make them even. I don't know if you could tell really we're like, yeah, that one's right there and that one's right there. So clear to the right, I gotta move it down a little bit. I'm trying to align them and then see how much spacing I want. So I did this test with a couple other headlights already that I own. So if you can see how I can move it? So right about there is the perfect amount for the headlights for how I have space. There's an actual formula for it, but I'm not gonna say it and all that. So I gotta adjust this one right there. And then the other one's same. So we'll get that and get it all nice and kosher. And bam! The nice new setup. You can definitely, I think it looks a lot cooler now. You could actually like see all the suspension stuff and all that, especially I don't know if it breaks. I definitely got to fix up the paint, like right there, just make it all look a lot nicer. But not bad. As you can see, I flipped the bracket, and this bracket fits like effing perfectly. I zip tied a lot of this wire stuff. I got to make it a little bit cleaner, but I'm liking it so far. It's pretty fun. I think it looks pretty cool. Well, as I'm noticing right here, I am getting a little close to that little piece right there, so this might have to be bent up, cut, or banged away, because that might hit it on full like lock on a bump. I didn't notice that before, but not bad. I think it's pretty nifty on this nice little back road over by my house, doing some quick pulls with it. So far, so good. It definitely feels like the front end lifts up a lot more than I dropped all that LB. But these tires are definitely, these are still drag radials, they're 245s, But compared to the Hoosiers, there's a huge effing difference. But not bad. Definitely got to fix that exhaust, make it look a little bit cooler, because right now it's sitting too low with no rear bumper. But not bad, not bad. I'm going to do some more pulls in the car, do some more fun runs, and also, I'm pretty sure I showed the intake and all that stuff. But pretty good, pretty good. Today I got no bottle in the car, so it's all just NA with the nitrous tune, just because my 2 bottles are getting filled. But not bad. Yeah, it's about 95 degrees out here. We got the dragy in there. No bottles, just doing some quick little pulls and fun just to shake down the car to see if I notice anything like rattling or anything like fall off from the headlight setup. But pretty good, pretty good. And the headlights are still effing tight. Not bad. I think it looks pretty clean. I might eventually like move the headlights out a little bit, see if I don't like exactly how they are, but man, so nice. All right, I'm gonna go back to keep driving, guys. Sorry I wasn't filming too much. I was driving all on the back roads. I don't got any really footage of it. This car is pretty effing fun and handles really well. And still, for me just womping it for probably about 40 minutes. Here, I'll show you. So after hitting it for about 40 minutes and it's 95 degrees out non-stop, just going up to like over triple digits, it's still staying at like 80 degrees. Or 80 Celsius, my bad. So staying pretty cool. Not bad at all. Okay, so at this point in the video, I was driving the death-kart home, or I was driving it to Publix. I was getting a couple of groceries and all that stuff, and I parked in the parking lot. And then about, I don't know, 3 or 4 cop cars showed up, as you can see in the picture right here. So 3 or 4 cop cars showed up, and they were just drilling me with questions like, you know, you can't ride this, you can't drive this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I was like, well, hey, I got all the paperwork just as I can. I got this car registered and recertified on July 29th, which making this video was a couple weeks ago, and literally they were trying to harass me a little bit, but right when I showed them the paperwork, their tune flipped like night and day, and they were just like, hey, this is 1 or 2 of the cops like, this is pretty cool, you know, go have fun. And there was one old-timer cop was like, hey, you know, you could get hurt, you could do this, and I was like, well, it's not any unsafe as like a motorcycle or an Ariel Atom, or a Polar. And literally after I said that, the other cops were like, yeah. They didn't disagree with me and anything like that. They were just like, they checked my paperwork over, and they were just like, hey, have fun, be safe, don't do anything stupid. I was like, all right. So the cops around here are very cool. I live literally right outside Polk County, and Polk County is probably what I'm going to say is the best cops ever. Because they're very nice, they're very respectful, and they're very cool about it. So I would support them 100%. And with the car, they do ask questions. They just make sure I have proper paperwork. And after that, as long as I'm insured and registered and everything is proper, they just say, all right, be safe, have fun, don't do anything stupid. So that's literally what I did. And you know what? Hey guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. The contest for the dragy is still going on. So as long as you're subscribed and follow me on Instagram, and every like or every comment is 1 entry. And also, if you guys want to buy the shirts, bam, they are still for sale. We still have a couple left. So just hit me up, send me a DM, and have a great day. See you guys later. Picture time. What? You're the demons.